Rin, where are the others? Hello, welcome back. They're still here. There was talk to them about them returning to the capital, but it's not going to be possible. It's in here, space around Edith's section off. Not like that any of that comes to surprise like what happened. What happened now? There was an explosion in Anchorville City. There were no casualties, fortunately, but we suspect that All Mata might have been involved. Of course they are! Crap. There must have been just a diversion while this is the real target. I think that's almost certain, however, given its proximity to the capital, we can't afford to take it lightly. Both the CID and the Guild are being pushed to the limits right now. We won't be able to give you any backup. That's fine, we weren't expecting anything to begin with. Insofar as our interests align, of course. I also do what I can. Just take care of Anya's for me, in return, please. Thank you, Ren. I hear the initial work is done in your concierge, Chief. That's Professor Hamilton's family for you. Geniuses to the last. Oh, thanks for telling us. This is being seen to in Associate Professor Zimmer's room, Washington. Let's go say hi then. So Callahan wanted to, and I'm trying to say this to like remind myself, he put himself into the world of, made himself an AI basically. Which is simple as what Lapis thing was. So.
Alrighty.
Oh, hello there.
I hope everything went well.
Thanks. Sounds like you pulled an all-nighter, huh?
Looks like Zeros is up and running again. Fortunately for us, the damage for him wasn't so bad. I just wish I could say the same about Reset. Putting her back to the way she was is going to take a while.
Please, don't be so downhearted. The first-rate care you've been giving me has stabilized my vitals a considerable amount.
Okay, so she's not a robot, but she did have automated limbs. Okay.
I'm relieved to hear that.
Have you spoken to Mr. Thorndyke?
Did before coming here, yeah. He's as much of a questionable character as I was expecting. Their chief of security is the same old standoffish grump, too. You'd think it'd kill him to put on a smile.
That's just how they are, I'm afraid.
It's fine, you know. You don't need to force yourself to speak.
For what it's worth, her life isn't in any danger here. The medicine you helped me with yesterday seems to have been working wonders.
It's a good thing we did it then.
She's right. It has really made this easier for me.
Good to hear. We sure didn't think it'd end up being used on you when we took that job on.
The artificial limbs that Mr. Thorndyke brought with him are compatible with her too. That's not to say you shouldn't take it easy. Anything that involves the nervous system is a heavy burden on the body. The best thing you can do for yourself right now is get lots and lots of rest.
I will. Thank you. Though, I truly am sorry for not being able to support you all when you need it most.
Don't sweat it. We can take things from here. You just kick back and relax. Next time you wake up, you can bet we'll have good news to share. And a hell of a big bonus, too.
I'll have to look forward to that then, won't I? Follow your hearts and act as you always do. And everything will be fine.
Sorry, but I'd like to ask you something. Why? Why did you risk your life to save mine? No one should have to put themselves through something like this over someone like me.
Why?
It was because you were just so dazzlingly radiant in that moment, I suppose.
What?
You have so many people who care about you, and you care about them just as much in return. To someone who's lost her bonds, memories, and even body, the sight was almost blinding.
Oh, well, dog, that's
I'm a little jealous of all you have, if I'm to tell the truth. So please, treat yourself like an irreplaceable treasure, not just for you, but for those who love you too.
I've never said just how much of it is artificial anyways. I don't know for sure. My guess is a lot. We're indirectly involved in making her who she is too, right? That's right. We assisted Marduk in researching artificial. Ooh! Her partnership only used to produce the prototype, though. I never imagined they would actually start using that technology like this. Reset was clearly a result of multiple different technologies being used together, not just the one they developed with us. I've heard this is also a field of the Institute of Technology over the Empire has been looking into. You seem like you've known the truth for a while. Couldn't be sure, but I had a feeling. I could tell the image I was seeing during a video calls was artificially generated. So it caught me really off guard when she just showed up in person in Tharbad. It was only when I noticed that she moved faster and kinda different from normal people that I started putting two and two together. Except, I do feel like there was something strange about her, but I never would imagine it was because of this. She's capable of far greater power and speed than an ordinary human. Makes sense. And whichever she must have put in the dam would have moved as naturally as she does. She'll be able to return to the way she was, won't she? I'm sure she will. Right, Professor? I think there's every chance of that. The technology involved seems very well established at Marduk by this point. It won't be easy to make all the precise adjustments, but I'll make sure it happens. If you're counting on you, she might be on loan for us from Marduk, but she's as much a member of our crowd solutions as the rest of us. It's time to get out of here.
Wait! Please. If it's not too much to ask, could I keep helping you? I want to stop Professor Callahan and the devils who've done this to him by my own hand. No matter what it takes.
Oh, Katra.
Sorry, but no can do.
I suppose that's the right decision after I landed Reset in a hospital bed. I wasn't able to use Theo and Zeros at even half of their potential, either. If all I'm gonna be is a burden to the team...
That ain't what I'm saying. You're no burden. We're gonna need you and your engineering know-how here for sure. But we're also not a charity. We only do favors for people if the client and price are a good fit. You heard what Reset said, right? If you did, then you should know what you gotta do. And where you went wrong.
You're right. I should never have done something that would upset the people who care about me. And I never will again. I just want to stop the chaos unfolding in Basel and the misuse of technology that created it. And if I'm gonna do that, It's not the help of the police or guild I need. It's you. As compensation, I can offer you my skills and expertise on technology. I can also give you my word that I'll help Essie put Rosette back to the way she was as fast as possible. Is that enough to make me a good fit for you?
It sure is. We'd be happy to take that 4 SPG on. We'll be counting on you now. Couldn't ask for better than a student of Professor Hamilton's.
Thank you. I won't let you down.
Promise me you'll take good care of him, okay? I'll be working around the clock, too.
Dan's such a sweetheart.
Promise. Thank you so much. Time to get down to business.
CD Special Ops gonna be here this evening. That means we only got half a day to let us do what we want. You sure they didn't just bounce? No, I'm certain they're still in this region. The abnormalities in the overnight distribution network are less pronounced than yesterday, but they're still present. Something's still happening, I'm sure of it.
This might be fundamentally different to what happened in Crossbell, but I still think that is our closest reference point. The orbital network and septium veins were used in the development of highly advanced technology then as well.
But it was kind of an accident.
Basel City also has both, making it the perfect environment to finish what they started.
With the orbital network and the septium veins at their disposal, they definitely have effectively unlimited resources for their research. They're probably looking somewhere in the region finishing what they started. Alright. Don't be silly, you're one of us now. Maybe our client, but we treat you more like a tip for now. Alright.
What are we waiting for? Why not stay here and relax?
Let's see what we've got.
Just waiting over here. Alright, what you want? So you decided to check the bulletin board, did you? What do you killed you to be more direct instead of going the 4SVG route? So am I speaking to Kyler or am I speaking to the CID? You're sharp, this seems a bit bureaucratic, but I've submitted this request on the CID instead. Okay. Holy crap. The more a matter of professional pride than anything. Special forces are due to arrive this evening. Whatever the case. What's this rent? Kincaid's idea. He's pulled together his own task force to address the problem. They're negotiating with the president's office as we speak. Alright. They're probably the same models developed by Vegas Films and Tharvad. And now they're hiding the city again, they're too big. Okay. Think you can liquidate suspicious containers and transport vehicles for us? We'll focus on the stuff that's out on the road. Alright. So what's the move? We got the cops on site, so we can leave the crowd control to them. We gotta pinpoint where the transport is most likely to be.
Time to start working.
Why not stay here and relax? Do you have any preferences? Thanks for coming in.
Can we talk?
Hey, what you know about rolling? Sketchy trims review, let me think about that. Lots of cars, glass, or another change. There's something funny this morning. I walked on thinking I don't want to do business today. Actually, no. There was this little empty soda can sitting in the road. The transfer just ran it over like no attempt to avoid it. Oh man, kind of shook a little. There's those, maybe the machining tool thing around in there. Tinkering, thunking, whatever. A red star, big one. Huh.
Why not stay here and relax?
Let's do this.
Now then.
Let me ask you something.
I don't know if I've seen a suspicious freight truck, but a bit of an odd thing to ask. Last night? Oh, what was suspicious about it? Yeah, that makes sense. Oh wait, duh, because the event happened yesterday. Take a big ol' eye in the sky watching us. We're at my work, it's late at night, I'm tired, I'm driving back toward my home on the edge of town, waiting for one of the lights, and I see this giant red star truck pull up next to me, and a really weird color scheme to it. I've never seen a red star painted like that. Had to be from out of town, I figured. And I figured, hey, here's a tired old dog like me driving it. I get my way. Hey, come on, don't leave us hanging. Alright, just don't laugh at me, okay? Look at the window and there was no one behind the wheel, just nothing. There's nobody in the driver's seat at all? I'm puzzled as you are before I can process my turn grade the truck rolled along the way. Put my eyes on the road after that, I never saw that truck again. Huh. That's nothing to me at the time. Take it easy yourself, yeah. Huh. Don't blame me. The fact that it happened at night. I believe it's currently in the R&D phase of development in many countries. It's called an automated vehicle. Man, they really are just working things up in this world. It's an AI-controlled vehicle. Aaron. Hey, there's nothing there. What? I just see the look on your face. Why are you like this? There was an incident regarding unmanned driver tech. Everyone in the underworld was going on and on about it at the time. I'm amazed this thing driving around the city without causing any problems. It's kind of insane. You got nothing to be sorry for, and I'm right. And I'm alright. So what's the plan, man? So I'm gonna bring on some outside help for this gig.
Let's do this.
Why not stay here and relax?
Wait.
What's going on?
You thought I wouldn't see you? Oh. Ah, Van, so glad to see you alright. You want us kings of the road to chase down an AI and shoot her, huh? I couldn't really get too depth into the call, sorry. That's freaky. A giant van driving around all by itself. Yeah, it's pretty far-fetched, but honestly, I'm intrigued. Your street racers take pride in their skills, and I'm not about to let them beep boop one up me. Mess up. We'll show the bucket of balls what real people can do. So let's play it, man. So you're in my truck and you're two cars. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, we're all set here. You guys ready to go? Want to get the show on the road? There are children in the streets in a specific pattern. There's no one behind the wall. There's a glass too. Safety first, remember. I wish you could take me for a ride like that. No congestion as far as I can tell if we get it cornered. We got it. Perfect. Get the CID, Basel Police, and the traffic guys. So it gave up if machines can even do that? I don't know. Must have programmed to handle these sorts of situations. Holy crap. Alright.
Deploying shards! Sucker!
A boost would work here.
Here goes!
Activating skill.
Give me power! Yeah! You're finished! Take this! Rampage!
Boost gauge limit broken.
A chance!
Keep it up! It's working!
It's over! Make it count, Aaron! Send you flying!
Holy crap!
Go time!
Activating skill.
Have some more!
A chance!
Activating skill.
Sucker!
Here goes! I've got this!
Boost gauge limit increased.
Activating
Out
skill.
with the bang!
Boost gauge limit crushed.
Activating skill!
Stay put!
Dispatching shield.
You won't get away with this! All you now!
I've got this!
Going all in.
Lapis code. Activate! Aaron!
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
Here's a little more.
Dispatching shield.
My move now.
Beverly Alta!
Here's our chance.
A chance!
Activating skill.
Here's a little more. They're stunned.
Heck yeah!
Activating skill.
Pretty good. Haha, got him! That all you get? What you do the more we took on third end? Reset's info came in handy there. How to take a root of finding things like that? Huh? Look out! Get away from that thing. If you guys get back up. Oh man.
You let your guard down. Perish.
That's Buster Lance. So you've earned your title, Casman.
This was nothing more than our response as a part of crisis management. Our firm's concierge has previously analyzed the situation. I will leave the rest to the CID and the local police, as well as them. Farewell.
The attack was incredible. It took out the robot in one fell swoop. We're right for the joints too, just like she said. That's just what he does. Thank you for completing my cool class. What are we, chopped liver? Chapman thanks as well. Hey, don't worry about it, bud.
That's a wrap.
I wonder if I can boost that. Like, cause he gives 4,000. I wonder if I can get like 8,000. Or 6,000 or something. Guard.
Let's get going.
Better believe it.
This is the Aero Train, operated by the City of Basel. When boarding the Aero Train, please have your authentication card ready and follow the instructions of the attendant.
Of course I do, bud.
The City of Basel. When boarding the Aerotram, please have your authentication card ready.
Oh, it's the guild. You could have timed your arrival better. And we weren't expecting to find you here. Want some promise? The opposite. I have something for you. A little piece of intel. Do you have to go blabbing to them about it? Hey, don't spoil their fun, Killjoy. Ladies don't like a heart. Alright, boys, simmer down. Now's not the time for mouthing off. Too surprised no one Armado has found the explosion in Vankerville. Corporate help. And a lot of high-ranking bracers are stuck there trying to sort everything out. Honestly, I'd rather be out there right now, but we're tied up here. In fact, we know a little more about the agents who unleashed our cases in the city yesterday. I strongly believe it's the same duo you met in Longport. Them again? Viola and Alexander. They caused a ton of trouble back in Longport, too. They're certainly not good. That said, we shouldn't have to worry about them here now that Marty's is in town. We have enough people on the ground to rival a large vehicle group. Vastly better equipment. The chief of security in particular, he's a real force of nature. Of course, I imagine you all know that pretty well already. Is this one of those, they're up talking the guy like he's some big force, but then like he's, you know... Graham's here describing him as one of the youngest Jaegers to walk on the earth. Funny, guy's got this baby face, he doesn't even look 30. And he gives off this vibe like he could kick your butt in the next week. At any rate, the city's in good hands, so we'll patrol around. I mean, I'd like to see him and the Jaeger King go head to head, but I don't think that's possible. Yeah, they said they were overseers. That checks out. I've got 4 units and overseers in charge of each one. Nokia was both an overseer and a high-ranking executive in Almada, but his cohort said that she's only a contractor. Okay. After Basil think over, and he develops a strategy for dealing with him. Unfortunately not. If anything, we were hoping that you might have a lead on where Professor Callahan might be. Hey, it's alright, girl. You're doing your best. Did you have something to affect the orbital network in particular? For scan tape here related. They're even shadier than you guys are. I don't trust them. Cool. Okay. Alright, so... we did our 4 SPG homework. Let's go to the workshop. Check out there. Get another look. Comb through. It's real this time. Anything we can help with? I wish we were there. It's simple, but no, there ain't nothing folks can help with. Guess it wouldn't hurt till the end, though. What? Parts for that weapon prototype went missing? Well, we found out when we were looking for Callahan's disappearance. Most of the parts are still here. It's not like the whole thing up and vanished. There are little bits and pieces of our inventory missing. The older sheets don't add up. You're talking about the weapon you showed us earlier, right? It's definitely a good one, you're right. I don't know how could we get up with that. Sounds like an inside job to me. No way the world-famous Kiss-Card workshop just loses track of inventory like that. A lot of us know about the weapon, but it's still a highly confidential project. Taking extra steps to make sure nothing gets out. You order parts online, don't you? I remember you showed me how the system worked. Given everything going on, that's understandable. Yeah, I just found it hard to believe it was just... Yeah, that definitely feels premeditated on you. That's right. It's hard to see... It's hard to chalk up anything to coincidence right now. Man, I'm sorry, folks. You've got enough on your plate without our stupid supply hiccups. He might have hold himself up somewhere on purpose, even.
Okay.
Ridiculous.
Hey, Cronkite. Oh, there he is. I'm glad to see you didn't have to go on a wild crusade to find you today. It isn't the Spriggan. Looks like you have something to discuss with me. You're right, we do. Imagine you're already privy to the situation. We don't need to bring you up to speed. What exactly do I have to do with all this? Let my curiosity is piqued by the developments here. Marduk is an interesting company, or interesting wrinkle to the story, as Professor Callahan's, shall we say, inadvisable efforts. It seems to understand want to see how it all plays out, but as I said yesterday, can you at least let me finish before you start dismissing me? I've had to face a lot of hard truths over the past few days. I've been able to realize just how lacking I am and how much I still have to learn. I know it's impossible to rectify all that overnight. There's still things I want to protect no matter the cost. All I want is your feedback on a hypothesis of mine. I won't ask for your help more than that. All but lives on the network. But that goal of his contradicts the actions he took. One thing doesn't add up to me. Why do you simply let the Mafia destroy the Aurora? That's a good question. I agree that it's an obvious contradiction. If they intend to use weapons of mass destruction, they must figure out how to invent and produce them. They simply don't exist yet. Professor Callahan's eye only serves one part of the problem. Even when functioning blueprints, there are no means to produce them. The AI is essential to the research effort. Can't say no, can you? People do not grow and change overnight, but having watched you, I can see how you've matured over the years. Word. Thank you. I will. He looks like a brother to you, huh? He's more helpful than he wants to admit. I really don't mind, and neither would Professor Hamilton. Real quick, because I haven't done this yet.
Truly well done. Then I'll update your rank.
Better believe it.
Got it.
All right. And we go. There we go. This is cinnamon coffee, huh? Kinda has a different fragrance to it, but it's not so bad. The professor's a big fan of it a lot. I've had it a lot. I've heard it's pretty popular over the Central East. Yeah, I drink it a lot back home. Always with milk, though. I guess I find myself addicted to this fragrance. It pairs perfectly with the chocolate, too. We got ourselves a little slice of heaven. Someone put a sock in this guy already. Yeah, big fan of sweets, huh? You seem to like that. And Groton, too. He can't help himself, I'm afraid. It's so strange to have this place be so lively again. I've been the only one here for so long now. Wow. Sucks, kid. Though you were still really alone when you were adopted by the professor. That's right. Though I'd rather skip how it came about. Even though we're not related, but she's treated me like a real grandchild. As soon as I started taking an interest in technology and absorbing anything I could, she would always find time in her busy schedule to teach me. It reminds me, the three disciples are Professor Smith, Professor Gwyn, and Hamilton. I wonder what Gwyn and Schmidt are up to. After that, I started visiting the observatory a lot because that's where she did her research. I was a complete nobody, yet they chose to make me part of their family. They seem like absolutely lovely people. But I failed. The Aurora was destroyed, Reset suffered just to keep me safe. I don't know what I'm going to do to be able to face the professor when she comes home. Reset said there are a lot of people around here who love you. This might be a good time to learn to lean on them a little more. You are not alone, Catra. Roof. I thought I'd learn that lesson when we all together to finish Theo and Ceres, but apparently I was a few steps away. It took Graham's help, Yang's help, Essie's help. Even Professor Callahan played a pivotal role in getting the job done. Professor Callahan helped make your oval drones. I remember hearing that he used to stop by here despite being Hamilton's rival, but it's still hard to imagine. You all know him as he is now, but like I said yesterday, he wasn't always like that. He used to be something of the rivals, Professor Hamilton and us. Both sides fully respected one another and took the way for all of us to grow. Actually, holy crap. So they worked together on it. I found it. It looks like a lot like the Aurora. Not exactly the same, but pretty close. It is. It's another idea that was considered during the planning stages for the Aurora. The two systems would perform totally different calculations in tandem with one another, much like our brains do. Oh man. Things are coming full circle. I guess I can put the work in. Yeah, whatever. Orid Abandoned Factory. I think that's our place. I said the odds are about 87. No, 90%. The only place that matches the data is big and quite enough to device of Aurora's size. Though close enough to base on any field global network. Nowhere else is against the match as this. Alright. Hey, what are you doing? Congratulations. Congratulating you on a job well done. I sure even that genius professor will be impressed by your efforts here. Ah.
Then let's head over.
Do you know what you want? I hope to see you again.
Alright, let's do it. Ooh. Man, this place looks old. You think there's airship parts lying around? They're having a milestone? Looks like this road really hasn't been used in quite some time. Tire tracks with a big truck on them. Looks like they're pretty fresh. Alright.
I'm not going to do anything reckless anymore. So come on, you two. While the professor's away, it falls on us to... No, that's not why I'm here. I'm here to protect what I hold dear. And with everyone's help, too.
Both the engineering skills and mental development of Katra have reached the required parameters. Unlocking the S-Class offensive program, the Gamma Driver.
Is that a technique that helps you two move at high speed while it's safe? The professor told me that Yang and the others developed this a while back. Kinda neat they designed to unlock new functions as their user grows. I agree, it's really cool. Alright. Alright!
Let's get to work. Deploying shards.
There we go.
All you on yet? Sucker.
Kitty's got claws.
That's far enough!
After
Activating
Bang,
skill.
bang, bang.
Gotcha!
Good. Hopefully I got some nice data.
You did good, big guy.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
There's a bear!
Gotcha! It's done now! Let's finish the job!
Use a
And there we
activating
go.
skill.
All you on, yes! Sucker! Sucker!
Bang, bang, bang. Gotta hit him
going,
with that
kiddo.
ice.
A chance. There.
Have some more!
Activating skill.
Have some more!
Well, what'd you expect?
I won't stop here.
Let's get to work! In here worst!
Give him your all. Now.
That's how it goes.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Take this!
Hey.
I see me some nobody.
Enemy suppressed. Nice work.
Take this! You picked the wrong guy
That
to
hunk of
fight.
junk's supposed to be an airship. Looks pretty damn ancient.
Ancient history, more like. This type's been all but replaced by newer models.
Yep.
Gotcha!
What the heck are you?
Gotcha!
I don't know what you are.
We need to be cautious.
Gotcha! Get down!
There's so many of them. Look out. Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
And there we go.
Go, Ketra!
Activating skill.
Too slow! On yes! Have some more!
Activating skill.
Activating skill.
And bam.
Some of this!
Falcon kick.
A chance! Go, Ketra! Too slow! On yes!
Activating skill.
Sucker!
Activating skill.
Here's a little more.
Dispatching shield.
A chance! I think I've grown a little.
Alright, well, that's been Trails. I will, I guess, see you guys next time on Trails, which I will continue to play after I use the bathroom. Probably. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.